In the Horn of Africa, a region marked by conflict and shifting alliances, Eritrea stands out as a hidden force. Often called the North Korea of Africa, Eritrea's reputation for secrecy and authoritarian rule only hints at its true influence. Despite its small size and population, Eritrea wields outsized power through a disciplined military and bold, unpredictable leadership under President Isaias Afwerki. While headlines focus on Ethiopia or Sudan, Eritrea quietly shapes events, forging temporary alliances and exploiting rivals' weaknesses. Understanding Eritrea's covert strategies is key to grasping the region's persistent instability. In this video, we'll uncover how this small nation became a shadow power, with consequences that echo across the Horn of Africa. Eritrea's power is rooted in its uncompromising political system, led by President Afwerki and the PFDJ since independence in 1993. The country has never held national elections, and its constitution remains unimplemented, keeping Eritrea in a permanent state of emergency. Indefinite national service creates a militarized society, providing the government with a vast, low-cost army, while driving many young Eritreans to flee. The state's extreme secrecy and lack of independent media make its actions unpredictable, frustrating foreign analysts and rivals alike. Afwerki's preference for back-channel diplomacy keeps adversaries off balance, a habit forged during Eritrea's long wars for survival. Rejecting foreign aid and resisting international pressure, Eritrea operates on its own terms, making it a uniquely challenging actor in the region. This fortress mentality, built on secrecy and self-reliance, is the foundation of Eritrea's enduring influence. Eritrea's regional strategy centers on weakening rivals by supporting their internal enemies. After its border war with Ethiopia, Eritrea backed opposition groups across the Horn, including in Somalia and Sudan, turning Asmara into a hub for rebel leaders. This pragmatic approach, supporting any group that shares a common enemy, lets Eritrea destabilize multiple countries at once. When alliances shift, so do Eritrea's proxies, making it a persistent and unpredictable force. This network of relationships built over decades provides intelligence and leverage for direct intervention when opportunities arise. Eritrea's mastery of proxy warfare set the stage for its decisive role in the Tigray War. Understanding this history is crucial to decoding Eritrea's current moves in the region. The Tigray War in 2020 gave Eritrea the chance to settle old scores with the TPLF, its longtime enemy. Eritrean troops crossed into Tigray, fighting alongside Ethiopian forces, but pursuing their own agenda: the destruction of the TPLF. Reports of massacres, looting, and systematic violence by Eritrean soldiers shocked the world, revealing a campaign to cripple Tigray's society and economy. Despite a peace agreement in 2022, Eritrean forces remained in disputed areas, maintaining leverage over post-war dynamics. Eritrea's intervention shifted the regional balance of power and left deep mistrust between Asmara, Tigray, and even Ethiopia's government. The unresolved presence of Eritrean troops ensures the conflict's legacy endures, keeping the region on edge. Eritrea's brutal intervention proved its willingness to use force to achieve strategic goals. Eritrea's self-imposed isolation is a powerful shield. By rejecting foreign aid and limiting international ties, Eritrea is largely immune to sanctions and diplomatic pressure. Its economy and political system are designed for self-sufficiency, allowing President Afwerki to act without fear of external consequences. This unpredictability keeps rivals anxious and gives Eritrea a psychological edge in regional disputes. Yet, Eritrea selectively engages with powerful partners, hosting a UAE military base and cultivating ties with Russia and China without compromising its independence. This careful management of isolation turns a perceived weakness into a unique source of strength. Eritrea's loner status lets it act boldly where others cannot. Eritrea's Red Sea coastline is its greatest asset, making it a key player in global trade and regional power struggles. Control over ports like Assab and Massawa gives Eritrea leverage with Gulf states, who compete for influence in the Red Sea. The UAE's military presence in Assab has brought Eritrea income and security, while aligning it with a powerful bloc against Ethiopia. Ethiopia's recent moves to secure sea access have heightened tensions, prompting Eritrea to forge new alliances with Somalia and Egypt. Eritrea's coastal strategy also extends to Sudan, where it backs the Sudanese armed forces to counter Ethiopian influence. By playing regional rivals against each other, Eritrea maximizes its geopolitical value. The Red Sea is a chessboard, and Eritrea is a masterful player.
As of late 2025, Eritrea's shadow still looms over the Horn of Africa. With troops in Tigray and new support for militias in Ethiopia's Amhara region, Eritrea continues to destabilize its neighbors. Accusations of arming anti-government alliances keep Ethiopia's leadership on edge, forcing them to negotiate from a position of weakness. Eritrea's pragmatic, ruthless use of proxies ensures Ethiopia remains mired in crisis, unable to pursue its own ambitions. This high-stakes strategy risks sparking another devastating war, but for now, it keeps Eritrea at the center of regional politics. Through military discipline, secretive diplomacy, and relentless pursuit of its interests, Eritrea remains a master of shadow politics. As long as this approach continues, lasting peace in the Horn of Africa will remain elusive.